Brody, you surprised me.
Mom, how does the fridge keep things so cold?
Oh, my curious kiddo. Let me get our food warming up first.
And how in the world does the microwave warm up our food so fast?
Those are great questions. How about while we wait for our food, I show you something that will make you not believe your eyes. Let me grab our Wonder Ink STEM box.
What's a STEM box?
STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. The Wonder Ink STEM box comes with stuff inside that we can use to do experiments, make things, and learn. I wonder what's in our box this week. This is just a normal pencil. Or is it? Even though this pencil is solid and sturdy, I can shake it like this, and it will look as wobbly as rubber.
Wow, is that a trick pencil?
No, any normal pencil can do this if you shake it just right. Now, what if I told you that you could make this pencil look broken, even though it's not broken at all?
Ooh, I get to do this one?
Yes. Just put the pencil in this ordinary cup of water.
Wait, what? Whoa!
Water is very unique. Whenever light passes through water, the water can do some very interesting things to the light. You know, Brody, this experiment reminds me about Jesus because he is the light of the world. You remember that from the Bible?
Yes.
But just like the water changes the light or changed the way the pencil looks, the world often changes and twists what God says is important and true. When we decide what to believe, we must trust in God because he is the king of the entire universe. That's why when Jesus came to earth, he told us so much about God's kingdom. God's kingdom means God is in charge, and he is transforming people to make them new. One of the first things Jesus did when he came to earth was teach about God's kingdom. He taught by giving a sermon, and it is his most famous sermon, and we call it the Sermon on the Mount. As he explained God's kingdom, he called certain people blessed or happy. But the people Jesus says will feel happy are surprising. The world, which is anyone who isn't following Jesus' way, tells us the happiest people are the ones with the most money, the coolest toys, the most friends, and who are strongest on their own. But Jesus' way is different. To be happy in God, you don't need the most money, the most friends, or the most strength. Jesus says, "Blessed are the spiritually needy. Blessed are those who are sad. Blessed are those who don't put themselves first." Doesn't that sound strange? Jesus tells us the happiest people are the ones who realize they're needy for God. The happiest people aren't the ones with the coolest stuff. They are the ones whose treasure is God. The happiest people are the ones who share God's mercy, peace, and love with others. The happiest people follow Jesus' way. Let me show you one more interesting thing with our cup of water. Which way is the arrow pointing?
To the right.
The world tries to tell us what is right and how we can be happy. Now look at this.
Wow, I can't believe it's facing the other way.
The water reflected the arrow in the completely opposite direction. That's why it's important to remember that in God's kingdom, everything is different. And Jesus tells us that God's kingdom is near.
Do you mean Jesus is king over the whole world?
Yes. And one day he will make everything good, fair, right, and filled with God's love. And everyone who follows Jesus' way will be happy or blessed forever. Following Jesus is better than any other way we can live. That's why it's important to remember that Jesus' way is different.